Ooh, that was.
If he comes in with the Mutas here and cleans all this up,
Now, let me say what just happened there. All of his Marines were in the red, right? And then the Banelings hit them, and his own mine hit it at the same time, and it just like made everything disappear. So that was a lucky break for our Zerg. Thank God. But he lost his fourth though. So
he lost his fourth. Yeah, he really needs maybe try and get this crazy rich Vespian geyser and small mineral patch. Right?
I was just about to say the same thing, though. Like his creep is already at this weird base down here, so maybe he could, steal it right here. Like, I'm not even sure if Red realizes that this is in the middle. Or if the players in general just realize that there's an extra base in the middle, and this isn't the Belvedere vestige that we know and love. So.
Real trying to take his fourth now, moving this command center over. He's going to be pretty disappointed once he moves it, though, realizing there is a Ling burrowed. Double medevac drop headed the same direction as that fourth.
This is going to kill stuff. Yeah, see, like all the bases he's taken are further than this weird base right in the middle here.
Yeah, see, this is what I don't like, is when they can just use that speed to cover all that ground and all those ledges. Like, obviously he split up the 2 drops, and as long as you split up your army, you're supposed to be able to manage it pretty well. But when he's
supposed to, in theory, you're supposed to. In practice,
well, when he's on 3-3 and pushing with his main army towards the third at the same time as those 2 drops, it's hard.
I mean, he's got the Ultralisks, and those are good, but the numbers are just too much.
Good Baneling hits. He cleans up the main army, pulls back his Ultras. He needs to clear up these mines, though, that are chilling right there. Yeah, he loses his third.
Yeah, I think this is... You know what? You know what's terrible is that I can imagine that in Wings of Liberty, Zerg vs. Terran was this guy's best matchup. And he's just, you can just tell, he's just trading so nicely with all the good Banelings he's getting, but it's just freaking mines and shit, man. Oh, God. Oh, my God. These mines at the third just, oh, Jesus. Yeah, I think he's dead.
Yeah, his main is mined out. His gas in his main is almost mined out. His natural is super low. He's long distance mining from the third. Well, he could move over to his fourth. His fourth is now up again.
Well, now Terran has got half of the map. He's
up a good 50, 60 supply and long distance mining.
He's fully transitioned into beast mode. Alright? All he needs now is that weird wonky base in the middle, and then he's really bossing it. So, we're probably gonna see... Oh god, these effing mines, man.
Uh-oh. I think Real's had enough here.
Yeah. I think he's had more than enough. Jesus, I wish Zerg had an S button on their command center on their hatchery, just like see everything. But no.
Well, we have creep, man. It's just.
Oh, but you see, that takes skill to use though. It's different.
Yeah.
Much different. Oh my God, yeah. So and this was a very slow and painful death.
Well fought by Legacy.
It really was. Like, he really put in, the best effort a Zerg can against a cheesy, I wouldn't even say cheesy, just abusive Terran. But, like you said, like, he could have took his third a lot sooner, and he could have started putting on the aggression a lot sooner, but as it was, his speed was kind of late. It didn't finish till 6:30, so he couldn't, soften up a little bit before, he did the bling all in. And then, no third, and then it took him a long time to get a lair. It all, snowballed in the end, and then.
Yeah, I mean, he did so great early on, as I'll bring this up in the in-game where people can show it in the graphs here. As far as workers active, he had a pretty significant time window, almost 2 minutes here, where he was greatly superior in his mining and income as opposed to the Terran player. But he didn't transition quite fast enough. I'm not going to say well enough because Baneling into Muta is fine as long as you can stay up on bases and keep that economic lead. But with that triple
Not
orbital,
let mines kill all your shit. That too.
yeah. But with that triple orbital,
Yeah. Like when Terran's on doing that 3cc thing, it's not absolutely necessary that they take a third base per se, because that still pays for itself. All those extra mules and stuff. So if you're on 2 base versus 3cc, even if you are fully saturated, you are behind, sir. Make no mistake. You need that third base for sure.
And here we go. See if he's going to be the hero of the day. Like I said earlier, a great PvTer, Philsby, is going to be coming out for T2P. So Protoss, the most OP of the races, at least in HOTS.
Yeah, and you can even see him saying that, like, he definitely thought he was gonna win with that second wave of Ling Bling, and that's probably why he wasn't taking the third or droning and stuff like that. But at the same time, kind of want to be a little safe, so because Hellions versus Blings, that, or just make roaches. It's like, all right, well, Hellions will kill the Ling and Bling, so just having like 8 roaches in there that could help. But
yeah, definitely. I mean, like we mentioned earlier, Soul Key style, just Roach Baneling all in every game. Against Terran.
That kills Terran. That's what kills them. If you try to play Mutiling Bling, you better know what the F you're doing, alright? Because
gets tough.
As we saw Soul Key last night. And then even then Soul Key got some really big, remember he on the last game he just happened to catch that Doom drop Innovation was doing?
Yeah.
So, I mean, not to take anything away from Soul Key, but he got some breaks, alright? He got some good breaks.
Yeah, and then in game 5 or 6 it was when Innovation tried to double proxy racks and
yeah, and he found he just happened to run into the double racks, right?
yeah. And canceled his hatch first and threw down the spines and the double gas and went into the Ling Bling. So he got pretty lucky, especially considering he started 0-3 to Innovation.
And I'll say this about that game with the proxy racks. I think, to his credit, I'm sure, because Innovation did the same thing to Roro, and Roro didn't handle it as well. And Roro tried to take too long, and he managed to Innovation had 5 bunkers all perfectly spread out at his natural. So no matter how many blings he had, it just wasn't enough to clean them all up, and he still stuck on 1 base. So Soul Key saw that and it was like, no, do not wait for him to get 5 bunkers up, because Innovation was trying to do it to him too, and he's like, no, you're not doing this to me. No, I'm gonna kill these bunkers, then I'm coming to kill you on 1 base, and you're gonna get out of this game. So he was prepared for it because it was on that same map too, on Akalon. So he's like, no, this is not happening to me. If you're bunker rushing me, I'm gonna find it. So it was a lucky break, but at the same time, he knew it was gonna happen. So
yeah,
I'll say that. Yeah, that was good. He handled it well. He could have handled it worse, even if he saw it coming. So good job. All right, the players, please don't.
Well, actually, why don't you take this one, Woozy?
Alright, down here in the Pussy Pink, we got, the last man standing, got Philsby. Hopefully he can, shows us some stuff, how to expertly play a little PvT. And then up here, in our upper right, we have a slayer of nerds. We have Rel playing for IG.
Currently on a 3-game win streak and put his team up 4-1 against T2P. So this is match point for them, and we will see if Philsby can do a reverse all kill.
Whew. Let's see. Well, we got 1 win, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah. So.
But Philsby is our last player up, I believe, since it is a best of 9, and if they win 1 more, that would give them 5. So,
whew. What a day! What a night! Damn, this guy Rel. I guess it was a good choice. Sending him out after that. I guess they were reading my mind, man. Like, all right, well, Terran is going to kill Zerg. Don't even worry about that.
Yeah, Terran's pretty good. I mean, it's unfortunate that the first two games that were played, we saw so much Zerg and Sacrilege doing some crazy stuff with some Nidus Worms and all that kind of stuff.
That Zerg vs Zerg, that was a fun one, man. That was something else.
Dude, that was nuts, man. I really had no idea who was going to win that. Especially,
right. I was like, no, well, he's got 15 drones ahead, but but he has mutas, and then, well, he's got road speed, and was like, well, he had a third base. And it's like, oh shit, what is going on? Who is ahead?
I'm sorry. All of his tech died. So I like, unless he didn't win with that last push,
then he loses.
Yeah.
I'm sure he like looks back at the end of the game like, oh god. I'm glad I didn't see that when I was killing him, because that probably would have shooken me a little bit.
I actually, I mean, I'm not the biggest expert in TVP because I really don't play it that often, but I really don't see Turax this fast against that, or do you?
I think that's pretty quick. I think he did a 15cc, and that is those are. Well, don't make 2x like that off the 15cc unless you want to hurt somebody. Oh my god! Wait! This guy, he's doing some kind of weird one base thing. One base.
No, I think he's going to go into a gateway expand. He's just putting on a lot of pressure. His mothership core, 2 zealots, and a stalker. It's reminiscent of the mothership core stalker zealot pressure, except he just added another zealot. He needed to get that SCV build.
He needed that so bad.
It's only one Marine in that bunker, so he can just run by it.
This is a Marine that has 400 health now, Dalt. This is bad.
No gas for our Terran player just yet. Throwing down the time warp, gets a couple hits. He's just gonna.
Where was that?
He really should just go up the ramp and try to get SCVs. I mean, I don't know why he didn't do that earlier or camp this production. With that stalker there, he should be able to focus down each of these Marines and let his just zealots do work. I don't know. He needs to micro this.
He needs to, but please don't lose the mothership core. Oh god.
Another stalker coming in. He needs the stalker to focus on these Marines, not these SCVs.
Not lose the core. Oh god.
That hurts. Behind this, Philsby is throwing down a Nexus. The warp gate is going.
What else can you do?
So after all that, we see that 4 workers were killed of reels. So I guess that's worth it. He lost 4 units.
At the same time, he's got his CC and those mules up and running, and I don't know. I think the Protoss is. I don't know about that. I don't know about enough about the matchup to say he's dead, but I know he's behind.
Yeah, sure. Definitely behind.
Oh god! And then losing the MSC. Let's not forget that. You're not supposed to lose that in anything you do. Like if you're about to lose your MSC, I think that means the rush is over. That's your tell. It's like, all right, this is.
Yeah, it's a shame that he didn't micro that better. I think if he really microed that better, he could have done massive damage. If not, just won the game outright. His stalker had full shields, and those were hurt Marines that were just wailing away on his zealots. And if he would have microed, instead of hitting this depot and these barracks when
you said that when he first walked up, like, I don't know what he's doing. I think it's better for him to just walk up. There's no wall up there, so it didn't better walk up and camp. So
like if he camped the production, that's one thing, but I mean, don't let your shit just get hit by random Marines. Like, walk in or attack them. If you walk in, there's all these SCVs unguarded and no bunkers or anything. I mean, I think that...
So not the best, control ever. But I guess it, messed up his build a little bit. But we've already established that when Terrans have their build messed up, it's not that bad because, you know, mules.